Philadelphia News, Team of My Heart. In this exclusive Sixers update, you'll discover why Guerschon Yabusele's signing might be the pivotal move of the season. Following an outstanding performance at the Paris Olympics, Yabusele is making his return to the NBA, and the Sixers weren't about to let this chance slip away. You felt the frustration of watching the team falter when Embiid is sidelined. Yabusele could be the answer we've been seeking. With his defensive flexibility, three-point shooting, and unwavering determination, he might be the key to unlocking the Sixers' full potential. But will he meet the expectations? Join us as we explore in depth what this addition means for the Sixers and why it could be the most significant decision of the offseason. This isn't merely another roster change, it's an opportunity for the Sixers to cement their status as serious contenders. Stay connected to all Sixers updates, subscribe and activate the notification bell to keep up with every development of the season. Your enthusiasm and support are crucial. Be a part of this evolving story and help the Sixers reach new heights. You're familiar with the unpredictability of an NBA offseason, but the latest action by the Sixers? It's the sort of surprising and audacious choice that has you intrigued, curious to see how it unfolds. The team has been active, stirring things up early with major signings like Paul George and pulling off a savvy acquisition with Caleb Martin. But this new inclusion of Guerschon Yabusele? It feels different, doesn't it? This move has the NBA abuzz, with everyone asking, what exactly is Philly seeing in this French forward who hasn't stepped onto an NBA court since 2019? Picture this, Yabusele, coming off an impressive stint at the Paris Olympics where he played a pivotal role in France's run to a silver medal and earned all second-team honors. His performance was eye-catching enough to shift perceptions from "who's this player" to "why isn't he back in the league yet?" The Sixers, recognizing his potential and untapped talent, seized the opportunity to sign him for the veteran's minimum. It's a move that carries low risk but could potentially yield significant rewards, especially given the comparisons to Grant Williams, albeit with potentially greater upside and less baggage. The excitement and cautious optimism surrounding this decision are palpable. The Sixers are not merely seeing Yabusele as a temporary addition or a late August filler. They're envisioning him as a genuine contributor, possibly a game-changer in certain lineups. Imagine him making a difference, maybe even closing out games if his Olympic performance translates well to the NBA. The thought is enticing, particularly considering the versatility he could bring to the court. Then there's Yabusele's shooting. In today's game, it's crucial for a power forward to be able to stretch the floor. While his three-point shooting during the Olympics wasn't extraordinary, his recent performance with Real Madrid tells a different story. He shot 44.5% from beyond the arc over 64 games, a notable statistic, even accounting for the shorter three-point line in Europe. The real question is how his shooting will adapt when the stakes are higher, the lights are brighter, and the defenders are quicker. But offense isn't the sole focus, is it? Defense often decides games, and that's where questions linger about Yabusele. Can he perform well defensively? His size and strength are evident assets, but the NBA demands more than just holding your ground in the post. It requires mobility, versatility, and the ability to guard quicker players while still making an impact. It's a challenge, but one that Yabusele might be ready to tackle, especially after his performance with France. There's also the issue of chemistry. You've seen it before, teams bring in new players, and it can go one of two ways: they either fit in smoothly, or they throw off the team's balance. Yabusele's personality, his approach to the game, and how he interacts with the rest of the roster will be crucial to his success. It's not just about his performance on the court, but also about how he integrates off it, how he earns the trust of his teammates and coaches. You can't quantify that in stats, but it's a vital component of any successful team. And then there's the bigger picture, the long game. The Sixers are constantly looking to improve, to adjust the roster, to find that ideal mix of players who can step up when it matters. Yabusele is now part of that mix, a piece that might either slot in perfectly or get shuffled around as the season unfolds. Nothing's ever set in stone, especially not in Philly, where the pressure to win is always palpable. Yabusele's journey with the Sixers has just begun, and as you keep up with every game and every news update, you'll be closely watching how his story unfolds. You can sense the anticipation, right? That buzz of excitement tangled with a touch of uncertainty, wondering if this move might be the one that brings the Sixers closer to their ultimate goal. It's a gamble, without a doubt, but sometimes those are the risks that yield the greatest rewards. If Yabusele can realize the potential the Sixers see in him, you'll likely be grateful they took this chance. You find yourself at a pivotal point, contemplating the potential this season holds. Yabusele's association with the Sixers is just commencing, and every move he makes will be scrutinized by fans like you, those who have witnessed it all, the triumphs, the setbacks, the surprising turns. The stakes are unmistakably high. Every choice, every play, every game might be the deciding factor between another year of uncertainty and the glory you've been yearning for. Consider how this season might evolve with Yabusele involved. He's not merely a reserve player, he's an unpredictable element, a factor that could alter the dynamics. You've observed the Sixers' struggles during those critical moments when Embiid is absent, when the team requires someone to step up, to hold steady, to sustain the momentum. Yabusele could be that player, the one who brings a fresh energy, a new perspective, to those moments that have often been challenging. You know the anxiety of watching those minutes, holding your breath, hoping the team can maintain or at least come close to retaining the lead. When things don't go as hoped, when the team stumbles, it feels like a blow to the gut. You've experienced this, haven't you? Yet, with Yabusele, there's a glimmer of hope, a hope that he might provide that spark, that grit, that presence that's been lacking. His strength, versatility to play inside and out, and potential to guard multiple positions, all these could significantly impact the team. You're not merely observing a player, you're witnessing a narrative unfold, a narrative in which you are invested. Yabusele's return to the NBA and his chance to demonstrate his worth add a layer of intrigue to a Sixers season already brimming with promise. And you're right there with him, sharing every moment, every success, every challenge. The Sixers roster has had its gaps, particularly at the 4 spot. While some might argue that the concern is overstated in today's positionless basketball, having a true 4 still holds value. It's about achieving balance and relieving some pressure from players like George and Martin, allowing them to excel in their strengths, dominating the perimeter. Yabusele could provide that physical presence, enabling the stars to shine even more brightly. Thinking outside the box, Yabusele might even serve as a small ball 5. He has the strength, the mentality, and potentially the skill set to make it work. This role could give the Sixers a different look, especially during those critical stretches without Embiid. You know how crucial those moments can be and how they've often been a source of frustration. Picture Yabusele stepping in, not as a traditional backup big but as a versatile player who can contribute in various ways, defending, shooting, rebounding, and most importantly, competing. So, what's your instinct telling you? Could this move be a subtle victory for the Sixers, a strategic addition that fills a crucial role without excessive expense? Or is it just another risk-laden gamble that might not deliver? One thing is certain, it will be fascinating to see how it all plays out, and Sixers News will be there to keep you informed. You're likely already swirling thoughts around, trying to figure out how Yabusele meshes with the Sixers team. The potential upside is plain as day, particularly when you think about the adaptability he offers. But there's another side to this tale, more depths to explore when you consider what the shift might truly signify for the team and for you, the fan, hanging on to every ebb and flow. Think about the defensive side for a moment. You understand how vital it is for a team to have a player who can switch, who can guard various positions, who can stand his ground against bigger players in the post while also being nimble enough to contest shots on the perimeter. Yabusele has the physical attributes to make that happen, but it will all come down to his execution, whether he can apply what he's done for France to the NBA's faster, more intense pace. Handling European competition is one thing, but the NBA is a different animal. Every possession, every defensive assignment will be a challenge. You're also considering the offensive side, right? The Sixers need floor spacing, players who can knock down shots when defenses collapse on Embiid or George. Yabusele's shooting from 3 with Real Madrid was impressive, but it's a different ballgame when he's pulling up from NBA range with a defender in his face. If he can consistently hit those shots, he'll be a key asset, creating space and making it harder for defenses to focus on the stars. If he struggles, though, it could complicate things, as a power forward who can't stretch the floor becomes a liability in today's game. But it's not just about shooting. It's about being a smart player, making the right reads, knowing when to shoot and when to pass. Yabusele's experience in high-pressure situations, like the Olympics, might give him an edge here. He's played in significant games and on big stages, and that kind of experience is priceless when the stakes are high. You're looking for someone who can stay cool under pressure, avoid careless mistakes, and understand and fulfill his role. If Yabusele can deliver on these fronts, the Sixers might have snagged a real gem. But it's not solely about Yabusele's performance on the court. It's about how he integrates into the larger framework, how he enhances the team's chemistry, how he contributes to the Sixers' identity. You've seen teams that transcend being a mere aggregation of talent. They are a cohesive unit, a group with a shared goal and a bond that surpasses individual achievements. Yabusele's role in that dynamic is still evolving, but you sense the potential that he might become more than just a cog in the machine. He could be a crucial component of what makes this team unique. And this is where you come into play. As a fan, you're not just a passive observer, you're part of the narrative. Your enthusiasm, your support, your voice, all are significant. You've experienced every victory, every defeat, every near miss. Now, with Yabusele joining the team, you're about to start a new chapter, filled with uncertainty but also with hope. So, what's next for you? How do you stay engaged with this journey and this team that means so much to you? The answer is clear: remain involved, stay informed, keep your passion alive. Don't let this moment slip by without being part of it. Ensure you're subscribed to the channel and activate the notification bell. You won't want to miss a single update, a single news item about the Sixers, or any moment that could shape this season. This is your team, your story, and your opportunity to be there with them every step of the way.